Hey everybody, this is Alan Fine, and I'm here with Carmen Roig, the Senior Vice President of Sales and Trade Marketing for Princess Cruises. We love getting to talk to her. This is another chance, and we're going to talk today about Star Princess, Alaska, and the Caribbean here on Insider Travel Report. Carmen, great to see you.
Alan, as always, it is my pleasure to be with you. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm
You
excited to be
are.
talking about your new ship and also the Sphere class ships. So let's talk about how, Sun Princess made a strong debut, and now Star Princess is entering an inaugural season. How should advisors describe what makes the Sphere class stand out and who's best suited for that ship?
So, Alan, I got to tell you, our Sphere class really represents our next generation of princess ships. I call it the next generation of love boats, right? So, Sun had a phenomenal season, and Star joining her sister ship last year. The ships are bright, they're modern in design, they're dramatic architecture, they have an elevated feel, and that's really what's resonating with today's guests. So, the ideal client match is broad, right? And I think that's the beauty. We are looking to lean into our premium positioning in cruise, right? So new to cruise, premium leaning clients, multi-gen families. I always like to say, we're not family focused, we're family friendly. And of course, we're looking at our past guests who are looking for what's new. And all of these prospects will really, really respond strongly, truly, to both Sun and Star. And they're differentiated really with new dining concepts, expanded specialty options, larger, more flexible entertainment. I mean, really incredible outward facing spaces that bring in natural light and our destination. So, really unique things that are ours, like medallion class, our incredible wearable device. That is a seamless experience, and that is exclusive, right, to Princess Cruises.
So Princess is really piling it on in Alaska. You got 8 ships. And so how does the depth of deployment help the advisors tailor the Alaskan experience and where does Star Princess fit in all that mix?
So, I always tell you, we don't just visit Alaska, we live there. We're part of the fabric, the DNA. That's why Princess is the number one cruise line in Alaska. And I say that humbly, Alan, because I don't take for granted that it's our travel advisors that put us in that position. But if you think of Star Princess, our newest ship in the fleet, she was purpose built to go through the canal so she could get to Alaska. We've doubled down. 8 ships means choice, and choice means conversions. So whether it's round trip versus northbound, southbound, large versus mid-size ships, different onboard vibes, advisors can really match every client to one of our Princess ships. Of course, Star Princess adds a headliner, right? She's a brand new Sphere class ship in Alaska, giving advisors a really powerful new ship in an iconic destination. That pairing is unmistakably the formula for success. That's the way I look at it, right? So when you look at the diversity of itineraries, again, that's to their advantage. Round trip for convenience. So if you think of Star Princess, she'll be out of Seattle round trip. So think about the air cost there, right? When you think of Voyage of the Glaciers for glacier intensity, everybody going to Alaska wants that. And then when you think of cruise tours for guests wanting Denali and interior depth, really, it's never been easier to personalize an Alaska sail. And advisors can lead with guest preference, not just availability. 8 ships, that is raising the bar. So when you're looking at this curated offering of your guest preference, you're not just looking at what's available. What you're doing is looking at the way you drive higher close rates when you're recommending the number one cruise line in Alaska. Plenty of choices. Love to really dig deep into that.
But not just Alaska, the Caribbean. You're expanding there. And so now what are the biggest opportunities and how should advisors approach their clients about it?
So for us, we continue to have Alaska as our number one sourcing market, right? That's where we need you when we put 8 ships. But I think what it's been a surprise, we've increased our ship presence and itinerary variety across major Caribbean home ports, from Port Canaveral to Fort Lauderdale, you name it, San Juan, right? So there's more departures, more opportunities for advisors to sell a very unique Caribbean brand in a premium space, right? So this is of great interest across both short and long Caribbean brand experiences. So advisors should really get ready to promote whether it's a 4 or 5 day getaway, right? Or our classic 7 day itineraries. So I would recommend they prioritize value forward messaging. What does that mean? So if you think of our Princess Plus and Premier bundles, right? These are resonating incredibly well with Caribbean guests, right? Folks buying Caribbean. It shifts the conversation from price to value. And I got to tell you, with wave season, the momentum has been real. I am so humbled and so appreciative because our advisors who consistently push Caribbean during this period are seeing stronger than ever sales. And I got to tell you, that's what it's all about, right? At the end of the day, their profitability and ours and value, the value proposition of Princess Plus and Premier, best in class in this industry.
Okay, so when clients are comparing the Caribbean cruise options, what parts of the Princess experience stand out most to help close that sale?
So, Princess offers really a balanced sweet spot, right? We have big ship amenities with a more relaxed premium feel. I'll even go as far as saying because of our medallion wearable, we have what's called personalization at scale. You cannot get this one-on-one, one size fits one personalization anywhere else because our medallion allows our crew on board, that onboard family, Alan, to create personalization. And you can't do that with ships our size, right? So you also have service and food really remain major differentiators. So advisors with competitive comparisons, when they highlight consistency, culinary quality, and onboard experience, hands down, Princess is the leader in this space. And our itineraries really are curated. They're not generic. So we thoughtfully sequence ports. So we're having more immersive experiences that we're serving up and private destination access. And then I talk about medallion again, that medallion class experience simplifies the vacation. What does it create? It creates less friction, more personalization, and truly a standout advantage against all our competitors. Nobody has that exclusive technology except Princess.
And now for advisors who want more hands-on product knowledge, where should they go? And make sure we talk about the Academy, please.
We will. So, this month we're launching our 2020. You see, I'm dressed in red, right? Because, February, I always say to you, Alan, yeah, Valentine's Day, it's one day, it's 1 month, it's 1 week. Not at Princess. We own love. It's in our DNA. It's in the fabric of our existence and our legacy. So we like to launch true love. And we say we don't celebrate it just 1 day, 1 month, 1 week. At Princess, our love for you, our travel advisors, is year round. So we use the month of March, believe it or not, to launch our Love Fest roadshows. So what these are is a series of roadshows along with our Seminar at Sea program. So we double down. So Love Fest roadshows are either hosted on one of our Princess ships, like an import event with our Princess sales rep across the country. Believe me, they're fun and they're high energy. They have to be, right? These events are info-packed events, and advisors can really come and learn about the latest programs they'll love and why their guests are going to want to love sailing with our brand. Then our Seminar at Seas are a little more immersive, right? Because though you get to kind of sail along with us, they're onboard training experiences. Again, our business development managers, they come on. So advisors, they sail, they learn, they get hands-on training of our brand experience throughout the cruise. So you're not experiencing just the hardware like you would when you do an import function, but you've got the software, which is the heart of what makes us, right? The embrace of the Princess brand. So both Love Fest and Seminars at Sea really are game changers, right? When it comes to advisor education, because what they do is they build confidence. They let you feel the experience, again, that software, and helps you sell more, learn our brand better and quicker. And the best part is that they are both, Love Fest and Seminar Seas are open right now to book under one source in our training tab. So that's onesourcecruises.com. And then you kind of mentioned Princess Academy. So I'm going to ad lib here because the Princess Academy is the most awarded educational program out there. And we curate this. It's just amazing. Jen Weber leads this with our trade marketing team. and it allows you to become an expert. Listen, you got to sell from a position of knowledge and strength, and it makes you become a subject matter expert, not just in Princess, but in selling Alaska, talking about our medallion class with Plus and Premier, our destinations and itineraries. It gives our advisors really a resource to become experts in the Princess brand and to sell the brand. And then, of course, when you become a Commodore, proof is in the pudding. We give you the free Commodore cruise so that you can enjoy and experience Princess firsthand. Come back and show your clients what a true expert looks like. And princesspartners.com. You've asked me this in the past. If you need to go somewhere, maybe you're not on onesourcecruises.com, right? Or you haven't done the academy, or you don't even know who your business development manager is. You can go to princesspartners.com. We created that website specifically for advisors that are new to the business, new to the industry. They might have come from another industry, Alan. There's a lot of them, right? A lot of brand new to this incredible happiness business. You go to princesspartners.com and you can access and see, kind of go ahead and navigate the site and learn even more about the Princess brand. And then you can find out who your salesperson is, right? Who's your BDM? If you raise your hand and you want to do business with us, we will be the first and foremost present in your office or on the phone with you. However, one size fits one. You want to be represented.
It's, you know, it's the love boat. And that doesn't just mean for the clients on the ship. It does mean between Princess and the travel advisor. And that's felt. And thank you for presenting it that way.
Thank you, Alan.
All right. Thank you for telling us. And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.